Yeah, I'm Tracy Griffin from Griffin Fitness. I'm a personal trainer in Leith. So Griffin Fitness started in 2005. Started riding my bicycle to people's houses, got very busy, so in 2010 I opened up the studio, and that's where I work with my pug Coco. Leith Walk is a unique place. I love coming back to Leith Walk when I've been away. It's my home, it's where I run my business, it's where I live. You can buy anything on Leith Walk. Literally anything you want you can get on Leith Walk. There's so many little shops, and the people who live here also work here, so there's a real community feel. If customers don't come to the shops on Leith Walk, there will be no shops on Leith Walk. It's as simple as that. We rely on people coming and visiting and popping in and seeing what we have to offer. Without customers, there's no shops on Leith Walk. We really need people to come in and visit us and see what we have to offer. There's something for everyone, and you never know, you might make a friend here. So the last few months has seen Leith Walk change again, but one of the things about having a business on Leith Walk is there's never a dull moment. Things are always changing on Leith Walk. It's got so much history to it, and the last couple months has seen less cars, more pedestrians, more bicycles, more people coming down and getting some lunch and going to a local park. There's a real community feel, and that is being maintained throughout the last few months. So yeah, that's kind of how it's changed. Less cars, more people. I think any incentive schemes to get people down to Leith Walk is a really good idea, and hopefully some people who haven't really ventured down to Leith Walk will come down and say hello as well. Yeah, and come and visit some new businesses too.
Yeah, well, we're here outside Jeremiah's Taproom. We've had this about 7 years now, and it was originally what you would call very much a drinking man's bar, and I think our owners at the time we did buy this lease, they were very much about getting community bars, and that's what they've done. They've managed to secure 6 areas in Edinburgh where there's a really strong community and food and drink, and we get people from the area in most nights of the week, so it's fantastic. Yeah. I'm actually from this area, so it's quite close to my heart. I mean, I said before we've got 6 bars, but I was a manager here for a number of years, about 5 years. So this area is very much my place, and it's so multicultural. There's such a wide variety of everything. It's getting very arty. It's just such a really busy thoroughfare. There's so much going on. There's some great people live here, and we're really happy to be in this area. It's fantastic, yeah. Yeah, I think it's always been important to support local. I think that's something I strongly believe in, and I do think coming out of this terrible time that a lot of people have realised that small business needs to be around as long as possible. So if we just support, we all get together and make a conscious effort to be supporting these guys, then we'll be here long after all of this, and we'll be bigger and stronger and better than before. Yeah, I think just over the last few months we've been really uncertain about how the future was going to pan out for us. We're still uncertain, to be honest, but we've got a lot of support from locals. We've opened recently and it's been fantastic. We now obviously have to contend with the tram works, so that's another kind of piece of the jigsaw puzzle that we have to put back together. But if we get an infrastructure that really works for us, then I'm sure in the long run we'll just have to set out, and hopefully we've got the public behind us and we'll get there. Yeah, I think it's been really uncertain times for everybody in this industry, but I think because we have a community pub, we're really confident that the people of Leith and everybody that drinks and eats in our establishments will get behind us, and obviously we've got the inconvenience of the trams work, but we'll just really have to set out and just do the best we can to get everybody in. We're really confident that we can come back stronger, and we want to build relationships with people, incentivise the public to come back and join us. We've got a strong clientele as it is with the community, and we just really want to bring everybody together, and hopefully our business gets through this, and as does everybody else at this time.
So I'm Leandro, run Vittoria restaurants, Vittoria Group. So we've got Vittoria Restaurant Leith Walk, it's actually our 50th year anniversary this year. We've got La Favorita, which is about 2 blocks down the road. We've got Tracy Village just up the road, so we've got 3 sites on Leith Walk. A very family-based restaurant, started off with my grandfather, went to my father, and now me and my brother run the restaurants. Well, I think diversity in the people in the streets, people living nearby, and I think especially the shops in the area. We've got so much diversity. It could be from hairdressers, from restaurants, from bread making shop. I think diversity what makes it great. It's say a year ago we knew the trams were coming, so it was a big worry about the trams obviously going to happen, but COVID has came, so it's almost distracted us. But the trams have obviously not helped, but we do understand it's a challenge. We are positive. We do think the trams will help us in a few years' time. So I do think people who are thinking, why are the trams here? It will benefit us, but it will be in a few years' time, which is a positive. Well, I think it's good for businesses because obviously it's a voucher that helps us, but I also think it's good for people in the nearby area that have somewhere local to support. So it helps them and it also helps us because you get people coming to our areas.